every time I see your name on a list of, 2,000 new releases on a Friday, it's like, go to Carter Faith first because I don't know what I'm going to get,
Yeah.
So that made this album, actually, Cherry Valley was more intriguing to me because everything you've put out, it always surprised me. It was unpredictable what the next song would sound like, the vibe, the era, the whatever. And I was like, well, how's it all going to fit? How will it be cohesive? Did you have any hesitation about that as you were getting ready for the album?
For sure. I guess that's so true. I write like a lot of different style songs. I have a lot of different music that I like to listen to. So I guess a lot of different influences, but I like really could not just go down one narrow lane for the album, in my brain at least. And so I was like, well, I guess like I'm the through line, like
yes.
like my story is the through line and the way I write lyrics and such. So that's how I wrapped my head around it, I think.
What confidence? Because I wasn't, going into it, I was like, is it going to be juxtaposed energies? Will it be kind of a ride, or will it be like this and this and and like that? And as we get into it, you enter on kind of the explanation. The first thing I would have asked you if you hadn't answered it musically was define, like, to us, for anybody who doesn't know this backstory to Cherry Valley, what is Cherry Valley?
Totally. I love that you said that, because to me, when I was even doing the track listing, I was thinking of it like as a movie, kind of like what is the opening credits and then what's the first scene, like, which is Sex, Drugs, and Country Music, kind of introduces a lot of the characters of the album, which was really fun for me to put together. But yeah, Cherry Valley is a place I drove through in Tennessee, and I just really, it was sticky in my brain. Like, I wrote the name down, and I kind of always just, when they say go to your happy place, I kept like picturing this place that I was kind of making up in my brain, and I just kind of called it Cherry Valley. So that's what it is to me. It's just like a dreamland, I guess.
So it's like a utopian fantasy. I was wondering if it was like an embellishment on reality or fantastical, like way beyond, like unicorns and rainbows and all that stuff.
I feel like it's an embellishment on reality. And I feel like that's how my music is. Like, I'm a more introverted person in real life, but when I write or play shows, it's like embellishing a part of me, if that makes sense. So I like that music does that too.
It leads perfectly into this first scene of the movie, Sex, Drugs, and Country Music, because, knowing that you kind of define this as an album that takes us from your journey from North Carolina to here in Tennessee, it's your story.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, how much of the details in this and this wild, like, opening, is that yours? Is it an embellishment? What is that?
Well, Sex, Drugs, and Country Music, we took like 30 minutes to write because it was just like, I should just put it out there, I think. Yeah, for better or for worse. I tell my dad that song's a metaphor for sure, but it's very true.
You're like, Dad, turn it down for 30 seconds.
I know.
Here's the other part of it.
Literally.
I always think that. I'm from South Dakota. I would cringe so hard if I knew my parents or my grandma or whoever like was listening to this. But I was also thinking about like how this is the exact kind of song that is going to connect you with fans who maybe are being introduced for the first time, because they're going to feel that you're just being as clear and genuine about, I think, who you are.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, okay. I think so.
I don't know. I didn't write the song.
I think so.
Is this an embellishment like Cherry Valley, or is this like, yes, this is my life. This is my experience?
No, it's my life. I just kind of like to, I like really intense production, like strings and all that. Like that's how I feel maybe more comfortable saying honest things, because it's wrapped up in this more elaborate blanket.
Bar Star is the next song after all of this. It's fun. Obviously, it's quirky again. You just never know what sonically to expect from Carter Faith.
Yes.
I fucking love that. But then I go to the music video. And Billy Bob Thornton stars in it with you. But I only know a little bit about you and Billy Bob Thornton. So I was like, wait, there's a song called Billy Bob Thornton. It's like a demo version of a song or something. So what comes first? Like your music video, the song that you can listen to on Apple Music, your relationship with Billy Bob Thornton?
It's very crazy because I only met him in June this year.
Okay.
And so June, I think...
Where'd you meet him?
On text, because
That doesn't happen in my life.
I know. Me neither.
Hey, Billy Bob Thornton, okay. Yeah.
And I've been obsessed with Billy Bob Thornton. Like, I think months before that, I posted a TikTok being like, I love guys that look like Billy Bob Thornton. I just love him. He is, like, Daddy and Them is one of my favorite movies. But a lot of people don't know he's a songwriter.
Yeah,
and so he's amazing. Like, I feel like he's a poet, kind of. And we got connected on text through Dave Cobb, because they were talking about songwriting, and so Dave was like, oh, you would like Carter's music? And he was like, yeah, connect me with her. So we got on text. I remember he called me. It said no caller ID. I honestly thought it was my ex-boyfriend trying to call me. I was like, what? Hello?
You answered, though.
Yeah, I answered.
Okay.
Oh, forgot about that part.
Busted. Yeah.
And it was him, and he was like, what do you say about coming down to Texas and riding with me for a couple days? And I was like, yeah, I'll be there.
I'd use his full name. I was like, yes, Billy Bob Thornton.
Literally, BBT.
Yeah, oh, you're down to that
I love
now.
that.
That's awesome.
And I was like, I brought Jesse Joe Dillon with me. It was my 25th birthday when we were down there. So it was just like
Does he know like Jesse Joe's dad? Does he know Dean Dillon?
Yeah, he
I was going to say, it must be.
It was a lot of weird like puzzle pieces put together. Because he's from Arkansas. He's like a Southern man like us.
Yeah.
Not a Southern man, but at heart maybe. And we just kind of like became friends because you're there for 5 days just writing and
pouring your heart out, like being as honest as you can with each other about stuff.
For sure. And so, but the day I got connected with him on text, I went into the writing room with Jesse Joe and Topher, and I was like, y'all, I just got connected with Billy Bob Thornton on text. We have to write a song for him. And that day I sent it to him.
Do you think it was too much, or did he say like that was awesome?
He said, you made me blush.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you're my muse.
And then somehow he ends up in your video, though.
Yeah, so he was like, you have to put this song out, and then I'll be in the video. I was like, I'll put this song out if you'll be in a different video.
Wow. This is why you're going to be such a star. You're like already moving the chess pieces. You're like, I see you, but this is in checkers, Billy Bob Thornton. Okay, so then he said yes, I'll be in the video for Barstar.
Yeah, he agreed.
And where'd you guys shoot it?
We shot it at Magnolia's Motor Lounge in Texas, which is like a little bar that I love and that he loves, and that we have like a mutual friend who plays music there. So bizarre. And yeah, I brought my whole team down. Somehow we both had the same day open, brought my whole team down. My mom came. She wanted to meet him. And he brought all the Landman people. It was just like fun. We just had a good time, and it was cool seeing him in action.
Okay, I want to talk about Grudge because I heard this song come out, and then I had like all my own impressions of what I think this song is about or what it's, right?
Yeah.
I'm of the impression it's probably inspired by one strong thing.
For sure.
Not going to tackle you on what this is. Who's Caroline, first of all? Can you say that?
It's this girl that knows this other girl.
Named Caroline?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. See, I think she's being honest there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Awesome.
Crazy work.
Here's the other thing. Did you have a conversation, whether it was with yourself or with Topher or everybody, where you go, guys, we are never going to talk about who this song is based on. We are never going to confirm who this song is. Did you?
No.
Is that where you stand, though, or have you let it slip here and there?
I definitely have told people who it's about, but then I'll be like, it's not about anybody.
Broad
Depends.
strokes. Yeah,
Topher's like, it's, Carter, she just writes.
She just writes her feelings. She doesn't even know what she's doing sometimes. That's
so
interesting.
funny.
And you haven't had them sign non-disclosures in the writing room?
I probably should.
Do you ever think about that? Like the way that writers, songwriters, and artists and everybody, they get together, you literally like open up your heart. You're so honest with people that are sometimes pretty much strangers. It might be your first write.
Oh, yeah.
And then you trust them with that secret and you walk out the door.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
Why do I do that?
I just wanted to mention it. But that's what it is. But I think, here's the thing. You also trust all of us, all the listeners with your secrets. Yeah. You create music based on them. So, okay, there's a few other skeletons that you let slip here and there. Just keeps you honest. It like locks you into having to be honest.
You have to be. At least the type of artist I am, I think. Like, if I'm not honest, what do I have? So I have to go in and trust the songwriters.
Yeah.
With my stories, and I'm trusting them to keep those in. And if you don't have that trust, like, they have to trust me too, to be honest. And so I don't know. I feel like it would be wrong to do an NDA thing, but honestly, I might.
I know, you couldn't probably. It wouldn't work.
There's this thing called a friend DA.
Yeah.
Like, we're friends. Just keep your mouth shut.
So let's go to a completely different sound too. This one is like a country song for sure. It's like a cowboy trot. Burn My Memory.
Yes.
It's just a punch in the nose to somebody going like, you're never gonna get over me.
Period.
But it's got this like the steel wailing in there and all that stuff. It's got those country sounds.
Yeah. That's a fun one. There's a lot of words in that one too. I changed a lot of the words so that the person knew it was about them.
I was gonna say there's so many details in this song.
Yes.
So many details. Wait, when you wrote it, or initially you didn't? You kept it vague on purpose?
There were different like little things in it, and that were still very specific, but more like in the room that sounded good.
Yeah.
And then as I was like doing the vocals for it, I was pissed off, and I was like, I'm changing this. He's gonna know. It's about him.
What's one line that you tweaked?
General Jackson tickets.
Straight up, we went to Opry Mills Mall.
Yeah.
We were getting on the General Jackson.
Because I was like, oh, this is so silly. I was like, all I want for my birthday or for Christmas is to go on the General Jackson. I love old people. I love being on a little boat. I love a dinner roll.
Yes.
And yeah, we were supposed to go, and then all hell broke loose. So I was like, that's about you, motherfucker.